What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Big Boy Snatch Giant TV, and tonight I go on my AEW Dynamite review on highlights. So, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please watch the video, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content like this, because I'm on the road to 7K. The more you guys keep watching, the more I reach 3K watch hours. Follow my social media down below in the description, and go check out my WWE NXT review on highlights. I posted that video yesterday. Without further ado, let's get to my AEW Dynamite review on highlights, because we got a lot to talk about. AEW Dynamite, what a very good show it was, and I enjoyed the show for what it was. We go backstage as John Moxley, Claudio Cascano, and Maria Shafir are shown backstage, followed by Darby Allin coming from another part of the arena. The music, the music of Orange Cassidy hits as the fans give him a great ovation. He comes out with Kyle Riley and the ROH World Champion Mark Briscoe. It's Wednesday, and we are kicking off the show with a bang, with a big match tonight. The music of Chris Jericho hits next as he comes out with Big Bill and Brian Keith. So we get the learning tree, Chris Jericho versus Orange Cassidy. This was a good match, but I'm glad Chris Jericho lost. Orange Cassidy won. I'm glad, but Chris Jericho, I'm glad you lost. But this was a good match. The bell rings. We are underway. Mark Briscoe, Kyle Riley, and Big Bill and Keith are in the ring. We have a brawl with all six men. The action spills to the floor. However, Orange Cassidy and Chris Jericho are in the ring. Orange Cassidy then leaps over the ropes and takes out the learning tree. Learning tree gang. Mark Briscoe then leaps over the ropes and takes them out as well. Orange Cassidy enters the ring and nails Chris Jericho with a huge orange punch. Orange Cassidy covers Chris Jericho, but he kicks out at two. Chris Jericho heads to the floor as Orange Cassidy floors follows, taking him out with punches. Chris Jericho fights back with big chops on Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy then leaps over the barricade and then comes back over and hits Chris Jericho. The action goes back to the in the ring as Orange Cassidy is up on the top rope. Chris Jericho goes up and Orange Cassidy sits him down on the mat. Chris Jericho applies the walls of Jericho on Orange Cassidy as the ref checks on him. Orange Cassidy then rolls over Jericho for just a 2 count. Chris Jericho picks up Orange Cassidy and power slams him on the mat. Chris Jericho covers Orange Cassidy, but he kicks out. Chris Jericho chops Orange Cassidy and then taunts the fans. Orange Cassidy fights his way out of the corner and then goes for the apron as Chris Jericho sends him crashing to the floor. Chris Jericho goes to the floor and picks up Orange Cassidy and drops him on the barricade. Chris Jericho grabs the camera and then hits Orange Cassidy with a kick. Chris Jericho goes to the top rope, waves to the fans, comes down as Orange Cassidy puts up his feet and catches Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho and Orange Cassidy slap each other. Orange Cassidy goes for a drop kick as Chris Jericho moves and then lands a lion song on Orange Cassidy and covers him for just a 2 count. The fans began to chant freshly squeezed. Orange Cassidy drops Chris Jericho and covers him for only a 2 count. Orange Cassidy is up on the top rope. Orange Cassidy comes down with an elbow, but Chris Jericho gets his knees up. Orange Cassidy sends Chris Jericho over the top and to the floor. Orange Cassidy leaps through the ropes as Chris Jericho catches him, sends him crashing into the barricade. Chris Jericho picks up Orange Cassidy and sends him into the timekeeper's table. Both men are up on the table. Chris Jericho picks up Orange Cassidy and sends him through the table as both men crash through the table. We get holy you know what chant. We go to picture in picture. Back from picture in picture, the referee checks on both men as we get a replay of Chris Jericho and Orange Cassidy crashing through the table. Chris Jericho is up and starts crawling towards the ring. Orange Cassidy is up and tries to get in the ring. Both men make it back in the ring. Both men are on their feet and exchange blows and chops. Both men run the ropes and takes down each other. The referee checks on both men. Back from picture in picture, Chris Jericho and Orange Cassidy exchange elbow shots. Orange Cassidy charged at Chris Jericho as both men drops each other again. Both men are on their knees and exchange strikes. Orange Cassidy then kicks Chris Jericho and sends him down in the corner. Orange Cassidy then kicks Chris Jericho in the chest. Orange Cassidy charges at Chris Jericho, but he gets up and drops Orange Cassidy with a big lariat. Chris Jericho covers Orange Cassidy, but he kicks what's that? Kicks out of two. Orange Cassidy kicks Chris Jericho and goes to the top, but Chris Jericho clubs him in the air. Both men are up on the top rope. Orange Cassidy sends Chris Jericho to the floor with a big headbutt to the face and then connects with a big crossbody. Chris Jericho then gets Orange Cassidy in the walls of Jericho. Orange Cassidy tries to fight out of it. Orange Cassidy makes it to the corner, but Big Bill kicks Orange Cassidy. Kyle Riley nails Big Bill as both men fight to the back. Orange Cassidy rolls up Chris Jericho, but he kicks out at two. Chris Jericho then picks up Orange Cassidy and drops him with a Death Valley driver. Chris Jericho covers Orange Cassidy, but he kicks out at two. Chris Jericho then mocks Orange Cassidy. Chris Jericho runs the ropes and then catches him and drops him with a big DDT. Orange Cassidy goes to the top rope. Chris Jericho is up and then drops Chris Jericho with a diving DDT. Orange Cassidy covers Chris Jericho, but he kicks out at two. Orange Cassidy runs at Chris Jericho for an orange punch, but it caught by a cold breaker. Chris Jericho covers Orange Cassidy, but he won't stay down. The fans begin to chant, "This is awesome!" Chris Jericho then drops Chris Chris Jericho then drops Orange Cassidy with a with a big with a big beach break and covers him, but he kicks out at two. Brian Keith runs in, but Mark Briscoe comes to take out Brian Keith. Chris Jericho has a roll up of quarters while the referee is distracted and miss Chris Jericho drops the quarters. Orange Cassidy picks them up and nails Chris Jericho with an orange punch. He covers Chris Jericho and gets the 3 count. The winner by pinfall, Orange Cassidy. This was a good match to kick up the show. We go backstage. Van Vig Vignette with Pac and Claudio Castagnoli asking for Wheeler Yuta and says to Wheeler Yuta to put his socks on and they will see him next week. Claudio asks if Wheeler Yuta to show up next week. John Moxley and Maria Shafir comes in and asks. John Moxley says, Wheeler Yuta, you can't do what he wants. John Moxley then says Wheeler Yuta needs to look in the mirror and be the man he was taught to be. Then we go backstage. Yeah, then it says, what kind of man did we teach you to be? With a question mark. John Moxley sends a message to Wheeler Yuta. All right, let's continue. We go backstage with Alex Marvez. Wheeler Yuta comes in and he says that he is conflicted in recent events. Wheeler Yuta says he has been distracted. He is then handed his title. Wheeler Yuta says that he takes pride in the Trio Championship and will kick whoever's he has at Grand Slam. Thought Wheeler Yuta is conflicted with the recent events. He has to pull focus with AEW Grand Slam just around the corner. All right, let's move on. The Undisputed Kingdom joined the commentary table as Hook music hits. The FTW champion makes his way down to the ring as we go to the match not previously announced. So we get Hook versus JD, and this was a squash match. The bell rings. We are underway. Hook drops JD Inc. with a big Larry and then picks him up and sends hard to the mat. Hook then picks up JD um picks up JD and tosses him hard to the mat. Hook then nails JD with a big elbow applied the red drum as JD Inc. quickly submits. The winner by submission. Hook. This was a squash match. After the match, Roger Strong trash talks Hook, but he walks off, ignoring him. We go backstage with Alex Marvez as Private Party comes in, issuing a challenge for the Trio Championship, and says they can find someone. All right, let's move on. So we go to commercial break. Back from the break, when Paquet is talking with the Penchery, Christian Cage addresses Nick Wayne and says that Cage and Nick Wayne will be champion together. Christian Cage tells Renee he need to address Cage by his proper moniker, the next AEW World Champion. Kip Sabian then comes in as the Petri leaves. Christian Cage tells Sabian he will put him in the grave next to his dead father, and if he doesn't move out of the way. The music of Serena Deeb hits next as she makes her way out and down to the ring. The music of the AEW Women's World Champion, the Glamour Mariah May, is out next. Quinn, not Quinn, Quinn and M Nada and Yuka Sakazaki are out next. So we get Yuka Sakazaki and Quinn Amnita versus AEW Women's World Champion, the Glamour Mariah May and Serena Deeb. Now this tag team match, this was a what was it? This was a how do I describe this? This was a solid match. All right. It says the bell rings were underway. Serena Deeb and Yuka start off as they lock up. Serena Deeb sends Yuka to the top rope and then drop her. Serena Deeb grabs the leg of Yuka and she counters. Both women make pin attempts. Both women get up as we have a standoff. Serena Deeb grabs Yuka, but she gets out of the hole and kicks Serena Deeb across the face. And Anita comes in and drop kicks Serena Deeb as Mariah May is on the floor, posing and kissing the title belt. Anita is taken down by a dragon screw from Serena Deeb. Mariah May is now up on the apron and is tagged in. She drop kicks Anita and pose for the camera. We go to picture in picture. Back from picture in picture, Mariah May puts a big boot to Amnita's throat. Serena Deeb is tagged in. She nails Amnita with a big uppercut. Serena Deeb grabs the arms and legs of Amnita and locks her up, mocking the fans. Serena Deeb grabs Amnita and drops her to the mat and covers her, but Amnita kicks her at two. Serena Deeb shows Amnita and then kicks her. As Amnita gets up, Serena Deeb hits her with a big uppercut. Back from picture in picture, Amnita tags in Yuka as she comes down with a big missile drop kick on Serena Deeb. Mariah May is in but is dropped by Yuka. Yuka then kicks Serena Deeb and covers her for only a 2 count. Mariah May backs in and suplexes Yuka. Serena Deeb then suplexes Amnita. Yuka picks up Serena Deeb, spins her around, and drops her to the mat. Mariah May, Serena Deeb, and Amnita are on the floor. Yuka comes off the top and takes out Serena Deeb and Mariah May on the floor. Yuka rolls Serena Deeb back in, and as Yuka covers Serena Deeb, Mariah May comes in and nails Yuka, causing the disqualification. Mariah May then hits Yuka in the back repeatedly with the title belt. Mariah May grabs the hair of Yuka and then kisses Yuka in the cheek. Alright, it says so. We go to commercial break. Back from so the winner of the match, Yuka, Yuka Sakazaki and Queen Amita. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. That was a decent match. So we go to commercial break. Back from the break, the commentary team talk about Nigel McGuinness' challenge to Brian Danielson. If Brian Danielson can't show up and is healthy, the match will happen. Taz asks if Brian Danielson is clear, what type of shape would he be in? We tried to go to a video package hyping the feud, but had brief technical difficulties. They are now fixed as the video airs, showing some old Ring of Honor footage with matches between Nigel McGuinness and Brian Danielson. Alright, it says countless match around the world, a historic rival to professional wrestling legends Nigel McGuinness and the AEW World Champion Brian Danielson. All right, let's move on. As the commentary team talk about more matches on the card for Grand Slam, the music of John Moxley hits. Claudio Castagnoli, and Maria Shafir come out slowly through the crowd in the arena. Private Party come out of nowhere and attack John Moxley. Claudio Castagnoli then take out Private Party. Claudio grabs Mark Quinn and has him in the ring. Claudio takes out Mark Quinn with a huge slam. John Moxley and Maria Shafir sends Isiah Kassidy into the barricade. John Moxley grabs Zay as Maria Shafir kicks Zay and then punches him. Commander is in the ring and leaps over the ropes, but is met by a huge uppercut by Claudio Castagnoli. Maria Shafir then walks towards Alex Abrahams and takes him out. John Moxley grabs a hammer and a mic. John Moxley then says, "Private Party has been here 5 years and it's the exact same spot." John Moxley says, "Consider this a gift." Then he nails Isiah Cassidy in the hand with the hammer. Darby Allin comes out and nails John Moxley with a skateboard. When John Moxley and Darby Allin are in the ring, Marie Shapiro holds back Claudio Castagnoli. Darby Allin swings the skateboard at John Moxley and he ducks, leaving the ring. Darby Allin grabs a mic and tells John Moxley that he is not the same man from 5 years ago. He tells John Moxley he will win a Grand Slam and then go on to become the new AEW World Champion in his home state. We get a big knitted featuring TNT champion Jack Perry. The music of Ricochet is next as he comes out to a big ovation. The music of the Beast Mortaros is next as he makes his way to the ring. So we get the Beast Mortaros versus Ricochet. This was a fun match to watch. This was really good. The bell rings. We are underway. The Beast charges at Ricochet, who gets Motaros in the corner. Motaros hosts up Ricochet and Nelson with a big right hand. Motaros kicks Ricochet in the chest. Motaros charges at Ricochet, but he comes with a big boot and sends the Beast to the floor. Ricochet then runs to the ropes and leaps over the ropes and takes out Motaros on the floor. The action goes back in the ring as Ricochet covers Motaros, but he kicked out at two. Ricochet sweeps Motaros and tries to cover him, but he kicks out at one. We get a big Ricochet chant. Ricochet kicks Motaros in the back of the head, sending him to the floor. Ricochet leaps over the top rope, but is caught by Motaros and drops on a mat. Johnson and Avery as we go to picture in picture. Back from picture in picture, both men are back in the ring as Motoros has Ricochet in the headlock. Motoros then punches Ricochet in the side of the head. Motoros grabs Ricochet and sends him head first into the turnbuckle. Ricochet fires back, but it's not enough as Motoros sends Ricochet back into the turnbuckle. Motoros picks up Ricochet and drops him in the corner. Ricochet staggers to get up, but Motoros grabs him and chops him, sending him down to the mat. Back from picture in picture, Motoros has Ricochet in the headlock. Ricochet fires back, but Motoros grabs the wrist of Ricochet, but is met with a kick. Ricochet is up on the shoulders of Motoros, but he drops Ricochet and then covers him. But Ricochet kicks out at two. Motoros picks up Ricochet, but he slips out of it and kicks Motoros, who then headbutts Ricochet. Motoros looks for a monkey flip, but Ricochet moves and he goes to the floor. Ricochet then picks up Motaros and flips him hard on the mat. Ricochet then connects on Motaros with a big 450 splash. Ricochet covers Motaros, but he kicks out at two. Ricochet goes to the top rope. Motaros is up and sweeps the leg of Ricochet. Motaros slaps each other as both men are up on the rope. Motaros then sends Ricochet hard crashing to the mat. Motaros covers Ricochet, but he kicks out at two. Motaros picks up Ricochet, but Ricochet counters with a big curve flick bomb. Ricochet then picks up Motaros for a reverse DDT and drops him to get the 3 count. 1, 2, 3. The winner of the match by pinfall, Ricochet. This was a good match right here. We go to a video package on the last few weeks of Hangman Adam Page. It says, "Believe me when I tell you, I will have what I want." Hangman Adam Page, hashtag AEW Dynamite. So we go to commercial break. Back from the break, we have a recap of the match between FTR and Grizz Young Veterans on last Saturday. AEW Collision. I don't watch AEW Collision. But y'all need to get rid of AEW Rampage and give it to Ring of Honor. That is facts by itself. Alright. It says we go to Tony Schiavone in the ring. Welcome Hangman Adam Page. Hangman comes out making his way to the ring. Tony asks for a word and brings up All Out with his win against Swerve Strickland. Tony Schiavone brings up the warning Page gave out about anyone supporting Swerve Strickland in that space. What he is talking about. Page says that he knew a day would come when Strickland was dealt with a would be gone. Hangman Page then says he knew that it would not would not just be Swerve Strickland that would pay, but people who protected him and supported him. Page says he is surrounded by them and people who would cheer him. Page says when he hears the voice, it reminds him what he sat at home suspended. Page says he hear another voice loud and clear, a voice coming clear from the commentary desk. Tony then asks about Jeff Jarrett. Page then backs Tony Schiavone into the corner, and as the music hits, oh, Jeff Jarrett hits. He comes down and runs to the ring, but taken out by Page, and action spills to the floor as Page hammered Jeff Jarrett and bashes his head against the barricade. Page rolls Jeff Jarrett in the ring. He gets for a buckshot. Buckshot later. Security then comes to the ring and separate both men. Hangman Page goes to the entrance arena, but Jay Lethal, Stano Sign, and Sanjay Dutt hold back Page. Jeff Jarrett says that he will be demanded if he will lay a finger lay a finger on Tony Schiavone. Jeff Jarrett says that there is an entire locker room that wants to kick Page, and he is the first in line. Jarrett says somehow before he retired, he will kick Hangman Adam Page. This was a good segment. I enjoyed the segment. Thank goodness Jeff Jarrett came out and stop Hangman Adam Page. That's a big W for Jeff Jarrett. Back at I'm sorry, back we go backstage with Renee Paquette talking to Ricochet, but is interrupted by Will Ospreay. Ricochet tells Will Ospreay that the moment he stepped in AEW, that everyone goes out of their way to call out Ricochet, and more people are worried about Ricochet and not Will Ospreay. Ricochet says he talked with Tony Khan and, and, and has himself an international title match on October 2nd. Ricochet closed the segment calling Will Ospreay little bro as Will Ospreay looks on with concern. Take my money to see Will Ospreay versus Ricochet for the title. Take my money to see that match. I would never complain. That match would be cooking. Back from break, back from the break. The music of Will Ospreay has hits the international champion comes comes out to a big ovation. The music of Kyle Fletcher and Konosuke Takeshita is up next as they come down with Don Callis. He's joined the commentary table. The music of the Young Bucks hits as the World Tag Team Champions, also known as the EVP, come out next. Next up is the Continental Champion, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada. Alright, so we get the next match. Alright, yeah, what was that at? Yes, so we get the next match right here. So we get the Young Bucks, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, and the Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada versus Will Ospreay, Kyle Fletcher, and Konosuke Takeshita. This was a fun main event match for what it was. I ain't gonna lie, that was fun. Fun main event match for what it was. Give me a second, guys. Alright, just give me a second. Give me a second. It says Hold on, where was I? But that main event match was good. It was a good trios match. All right, where's that main event match? Where's that main event match? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. It says It says right. Where was I? It says right here. It says the Elite versus Don Callis family. All right, this was a good main event. Was it good main event match right here? All right, running. Was it? It says I'm sorry. It says running her Hurricane by Will Ospreay to Okada, but Takeshita tasked himself in. Okada sends Will Ospreay into Takeshita, and the Young Bucks jumped in. Triple sentons from the apron, but the Elite will then pose. Roll outside and pose again. Triple plancha by Don Callis family. Back in the ring, we reset as Matt back suplex Will Ospreay and isolated him from the rest of his team. Okada now tags himself in, snap mirrors Will Ospreay and connects with a single leg sliding drop kick. Kyle Fletcher gets the hot tag and he dumps both both young bucks with the snapdragon suplex, running insecurity to Matthew one on Nicholas Jackson. Brainbuster to Nicholas for a 2 count. Corkscrew kick by Nicholas and Okada gets the tag. Okada clears Takeshita from the apron, but runs into a Machoku driver. Gets the tag and delivers a huge Takeshita line to Okada. Running elbow in the corner and deadlift brainbuster diving senton off the middle rope and middle rope gets two. Takeshita wants a blue thunder bomb, but Kazuchika Okada flips over the top and delivers a DDT. The Young Bucks hit the ring and accidentally hit a pair of insecurities on Kazuchika Okada. Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay dump the Young Bucks to the outside. Running leg lariat by Kyle Fletcher and a fireman carry into a face buster by Kanusuke Takeshita. Triple shotgun drop kick by Don Callis family, but the Young Bucks make the save. Assisted Hurricane to Will Ospreay and a pair of super kicks that Tanusuke uh, Takeshita eats them in his back with a double clothesline where air raid crushed neckbreaker by Okada to Takeshita 2 count. Running back elbow in the corner by Okada and a tag tag to Matthews. Diving stomp to to Nusuke Kazuke Takeshita's arm as the Young Bucks tag in, and a running knee in the corner by Nicholas, and assisted slice spread by the Young Bucks, the 2 count. Risky business by the Young Bucks, and now Okada comes off the top rope with an elbow. No cover, but a bunch of middle fingers instead. Takeshita ducks a BTE trigger and elbows everyone in the face really hard. Double German to the Young Bucks. Will Ospreay gets the tag and fires in with a springboard elbow to Matthews. Handspring Pele kick to the Young Bucks. Staying Sky Twister press gets two on Matthews. Super kick party to Will Ospreay. Okada drops Will Ospreay across the top rope and Nicholas double stomps in the back from the top, causing Will Ospreay to flip directly into a Matthew powerbomb. 2 count. Will Ospreay is here and he gets super kicked a whole bunch. BTE trigger attempt to Will Ospreay, but Kyle Fletcher makes the save. Half and half suplex by Nicholas. Running boot to Matthews. Double underhook by Will Ospreay right into a sit-out powerbomb by Kyle Fletcher. Monster Mafia Ethan Pace and Josh Alexander used to do that finisher, and it's awesome. 2 count. Kyle Fletcher wants a powerbomb, but Nicholas Jackson counters with a rising knee. Double team cutter to Nicholas by Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher. Drop kick by Okada to Kanusuke Takeshita. Kanusuke Takeshita wants the Rainmaker, but Takeshita counters with a Blue Thunder Bomb. Somersault plancha to the floor by Takeshita on Okada. Outside in face buster by Nicholas on Will Ospreay. And a moonsault off the apron to Takeshita. The Young Bucks want the TK driver, but Kyle Fletcher gets free and plants Matthews with a twisted tombstone. Nicholas breaks up the pin. Kyle Fletcher catches a super kick, and Will Ospreay comes out of nowhere with a hidden blade. Big, big get spinner to Matthew. 1, 2, 3. The winner of the match, the Dunk Kyle Turner. This was a fun main event tag match. I enjoyed that match. All right. No, you know what? This match was everything but awesome. I said it and hundreds of times, but Kyle Fletcher and Takeshita are the future wherever they are, and they will, as they was on display here. Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher get the Young Bucks next week for the titles, and the and that story played into this match perfectly. Oh, it is over for the young. It is over for the Young Bucks. They dropping the AEW World Tag Team Champions to Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay, and that's all I gotta say. Final thoughts. Final thoughts. Kind of a messy episode tonight with no real thread to the show, and it kind of fell all over the place. The wrestling was pretty good, the main event especially, but we got a decent amount of time before Wrestle Dream though, so there isn't a huge sense of urgency. Go out of your way to see the main event though. 7,000, 7.5 out of 10. All right, let me get my honest opinion about AEW Dynamite. AEW Dynamite was a good show, and I give that show a 7.5 out of 10. But anyway, if you guys enjoy my AEW Dynamite review on highlights, please go watch the video, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel because I'm on the road to 7K for more wrestling content. So let me say that again. If you guys enjoy my AEW Dynamite review on highlights, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content because I'm on the road to 7K. The more you guys keep watching, the more I get 3K watchers, so I become YouTube partner. So keep on watching, so I become YouTube partner for the very first time on my YouTube channel. Also, go follow my social media down below in the description. Like I said earlier in the beginning of my video, go check out my WWE NXT review on highlights. I will have a pin on the left hand corner on my video right here. Alright, so and I will make a YouTube short video showing you guys 1000% full proof of my thumbnail. And that's all I gotta say. But tomorrow I will be going live for some Fortnite, just to have fun with some subs and viewers. And that's all I gotta say. So I hope you see. So I hope you see. I hope I see you guys in my live stream for Fortnite in the chat. But be respectful in my chat tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Just be respectful and don't spam me most of my chat. And that's all I gotta say. And shout out to everybody that watches my videos. Antisocial Gamer, Mama Mia Cat, Cat Queen 16, Sir Reeves, Sir Reeves, the Daniel channel, um, It's the Kai Show, Ash Ketchum, BS Disco, Lunatic Laker Fan, Big V, Andy Appleseed, My Virtual World, everybody else that's watching my video, shout out to you guys, shout out to Angel, shout out to Miss Pixie, and as well, shout out to everybody, man. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. You guys mean the world to me, and I love my YouTube community so much, man. It's nothing but positive vibes around here, man. No negativity, and I'm glad I put this out there. Who else would have tell you? And always do your research before you start recording a video. You just cannot record a video without doing your research. You see how I did my research before I start recording a video? I give you guys my full review of AEW Dynamite. I don't give you guys the half of the review. I give you guys the full review of my AEW Dynamite review highlights. That's what I'm supposed to do. And I'm glad I nailed this. I'm glad I nailed my AEW Dynamite review and highlights out of the park. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think of AEW Dynamite, and let me know down below in the comment section if you guys want us to join the KFG Club. Sign it off down below in the comment section. Spam up them W's in the comment section, man. And I'll see you all tonight at 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific Time Eastern Time on my AEW Dynamite review and highlights in my world premiere of my AEW Dynamite review and highlights. Whoever's the first two in the chat, I will give two people, or maybe the three people shout out. The first three that's in my chat, I'll agree. I will give some 3 people some shout outs. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna go edit this video. I'm gonna make a YouTube short video. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. Mwah. Bang. Too sweet. Gang.